Hey guys, TeamNoSkill. I have a new deck profile for you guys today. It's missing some things, but other than that, it's 100% playable. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So we're gonna get started. It's gonna be Dark Irregulars. Our starter is Wolf. My God, I think it's German. Warflutter Ordonez. Probably not German. I just can't read. So it's a Forerunner. Starter is skill is GB1 act. Counter+1. Put him into your soul and soul charge 2, and draw. And if there are 6 or more cards in your soul, you draw a card. So that's the starter. My trigger lineup is a bit screwed up right now. So I'm supposed to be running 4 of these. Hysteric Shirley. His skill is act. Put him into the soul. And then you may soul charge 1. 2 more draws. 4 more draws. 8 draws. You guys are probably thinking, oh god. And then we're running 4 crits and 4 heals. My ratio was supposed to be 6 crit, 6 draw, 4 heal. I just don't have any more crits for some reason. I thought I had some at home, but I have to buy them. On to the grade 1s. We're running 4 Doreen the Druster. Now that she's a reprint, and the artwork's, I think the artwork's better than the original, and it's cheap. So her skill is during your main phase. When a unit is put into the soul, she gets plus 3,000. So during the battle phase, if something is soul charged, she will not get her effect. Only during main phase. We're running 4 Combust Vampire. Her skill is Rester, soul charge 1, and if the number of your cards is 6 or more, choose one of your units and it gets plus 5k. I'm going to be taking this out for a box topper from this new set that we have. It's a grade 1 during at the beginning of your main phase. Soul charge 1, and it's not generation break. 4 PG. Nothing in this deck. Counterblast, I think. Yeah, only 2 cards in this deck Counterblast, which is the starter. Well, 3. The starter and 2 grade 3s. And then we are running limit break, so 2 never break enablers. So those are the grade 1s. On to the grade 2s. We're running 4. This is the Silent Tom. 4 Doppel Vampire. So his skill is Darkness. So when something goes into the soul, Darkness automatically activates, even if the card wasn't on field. So when this unit attacks Vanguard, if there are 6 cards or more in the soul, he gets plus 5k. And then if there's 15, your opponent can't guard with zeros. So which is super nice. So Silent Tom. This is Tragic Claw. So its skill is, his first skill, act, is Vanguard or Rigard. When a unit is placed in the same column as this, you may soul charge 1, which is super nice. And its skill is GB1 is Darkness also. So when something goes to the soul, its skill goes off. And its skill is when another unit is placed in the same column as this unit, if the number of cards in your soul is 10 or more, it gets the boost ability. So that means it can boost from the back, which is nice. And then if there's 15, it gets plus 2k. So the card isn't that great. I'm mainly using it for its his first effect, the soul charge, which is really nice. And then if there's 10, it's also really nice. Then we're running 3. We're running 3 in the dark. I just noticed that was her name. She's an AK. That's the only downside to her. She also has Darkness. Her GB1 is when this unit attacks a Vanguard, choose a card from your hand and discard it. If there are 10 or more cards in your soul, you can draw 2 cards, pick 1 card in your hand and put it into your soul. And then if there's 15 cards in your soul, she gets plus 5k. So she's alright. Now on to the grade 3s. I am missing 1. I love this break, right? Because it works really good as Stride. Because it says until the end of turn, those units get this. So that means its attacks won't go away when you stride. So it's a break ride. On break 4. When your Vanguard rides this, if you're 4 damage, your Vanguard gets plus 10k. And then you choose up to 3 units, and they all get the aim on ability. They all get 1,000 power for each card in your soul. So that over stride is really nice. I'm not totally running this. I'm taking this off for a break ride. It's a crappier version of a card I'm about to show you right now. Its on right skill is the generic Counterblast on Soul Blast 1 when it's placed on Vanguard. Look at the top 5 for our card is Darkness and add it to your hand. So the boss card of the deck, I made this like a while ago. I don't know if I made a video about it earlier, a long time ago, but I made this card when it first came out. Was Break Ride. Its name is Echo of Nemesis. Oh, I forgot. The Break Ride's name is King of Mask Dantarian. So its skill is number break 4. When it's doing it attacks. Oh wow! So this card can attack regards too and get the effect. So when this unit attacks, if the number of cards in your soul is 10 or more, until the end of that battle, this unit gets plus 10k, and then your opponent cannot call grade 1 or greater cards from hand to guard. So this over Break Ride, Break Ride plus attack makes it 31,000 by itself, and its act is also really good. Soul Blast 1, choose a grade 0, Soul Blast a grade 0, and Soul Charge 2, and then his effect can't be used for the rest of the turn. So you can abuse it, so which is super nice. So I'm pretty sure maybe if you guys can think about it, like break riding, choosing like maybe 2 Thorines and another card, and then striding, and then soul charging even more can make the ring really overpowered. So onto the strides. The only thing I'm missing for my deck, for the extra deck, is the G guards. So we're running 4 of the old school on hitters. So its skill is when you to attack, hits a vanguard, soul charge 2. Then if a number of cards in your soul is 6 or more, you draw a card. It's pretty generic. Then we're running 4 new strides. It's like the same thing as the other one. I think her name is something Kiss, maybe. No, Love Tempest, Kiss Kill Lyra. And we're running 4 Mask of Demonic Frenzy Ericus. So it also has darkness. So I just know that has darkness. That's fine. You'll be able to soul charge easily. No worries. So when this unit attacks a vanguard, you may soul charge 2. Then if the number of cards in your soul is 6 or more, until the end of that battle, this unit gets. When this unit attack hits, your opponent chooses one of his rears and kills it. And if there's 15 in soul, he gets the aim on effect, where he gets 1,000 for every card in soul. And I like to think of this as the finisher. I mean, if you have Gills the Rays, use those, of course, obviously. Rebellious Retainer of Fresh Blood Frederick. So I think he's really great because he's noticed hardly anything in this deck counterblast. Which is why I'm not like worrying about GPGs. So his skill is Act on Vanguard, obviously. Choose a card from your hand and put it into your soul, and he gets 1,000 power for every card in your soul. And then if the power from his effect reached plus 10k or more, everybody in your front row gets plus 5,000 power. All your rearguards in the front row. Yeah, all your rearguards in the front row get plus 5,000 power, and then his effect can't be used for the rest of the turn. So a cool thing about him is that if you do its skill, and let's say you only gain 5,000 power, you can do its skill again to put another card into the soul, since its effect did not give it plus 10k power. So when you put an additional card into the soul, it will be plus 2,000 power for each card. So it'll be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yada 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 yada. Then the plus 5,000 will be spread out. Then its effect cannot be used anymore. And for the G cards, I'm probably going to run 3 of the new one, the one that gives resist. If there's 10 or more in the soul, plus 10,000 shield, and then just any number of units and they get resist. And one of the Fighters Collection, Soul Charge 2. Well, and then I think if there's like 6 or more in your soul, it gets plus 5,000 shield. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this deck file. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Remember to rate, comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.